Hello, Gia. Crazy Grandpa here. And guess what time it is? You guessed it. It's seed update time. Seed update time. But first, we're going to talk about something. What are the 3 things that plants need? Can you tell me what they are? From all that seeds need to germinate. Remember, germinate means to grow. Okay, so we're going to grow our seeds, but we need the sun, water, and they need some food. So we're going to talk about how are we, and they need warmth. So how are we getting all of that stuff for our seeds? Well, we have lights that make it like it's the sun, and they also provide heat. We also have our heating mat that provides the heat. So out in nature, in when you look outside and you see a tree, it's growing so tall because it sees the light from the sun, and it also is getting warmth from the sun. It's getting the heat of the sun. You know how when you go outside and the sun is shining and you get hot? The plants love that. The plants love that. And also the light hits the leaves, and when the light hits the leaves, that's how the plants produce their food and their energy. They turn the light into food and energy, and it's called photosynthesis. I know that's a big word, but that's what it's called. It's photosynthesis. See if you can say that word, photosynthesis. And the leaves turn all of the light into energy, and that's how the plant grows. And down below, we can't see it right now, but we're going to take apart some of them soon, are the roots. And the roots are drinking the water. And you can see there's water in there. Here, you see? There's water in there. So, and this is the dirt that's holding the seeds in. So, and we have other ways of getting water. We have plain old H2O, which is H2O is water, and there's water, and we're going to spray some on these today so they get like some rain. And remember, every day I hit this because the heat makes moisture come up and it can't go anywhere, so it stays in the greenhouse, and then Crazy Grandpa knocks it down. And then we look at all our plants. But first, like we always do, let's look at our tomato plants. Oh my goodness. They are growing like crazy. We are going to have to transplant some of them soon. So look how tall they are getting. These ones here are getting so tall. And these ones here are all kinds of leaves on them. You see all the nice leaves that are growing on them? And our pepper plants are doing so good. Except for these Cubanelles. They're taking their time. And our blackberry experiment, well, I don't think that's a blackberry. We'll have to get the blackberry seeds and dig them out some other time. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Oh my goodness. Wait until you see this bok choy. Look at that bok choy, the baby bok choy. Look how tall it's getting. Holy cow. And look at this. We have some baby carrots. These are the carrots. And we have some baby carrots starting to grow. Look, you see them all? Wow, there's in every one of them, there's some baby carrots growing. Except this one. Oh, there's one. See it there? Right there. See it? And every one of them is growing some bok choy. And here we got one basil plant growing. And the other ones are still taking their time to come up. And then our peas. Our peas are starting to grow tall too. Look how tall they're growing. They're growing so nice and tall. And then our cucumbers, I still think that that one is a pea. This one here is a pea. That's the one that crazy silly grandpa put in the wrong place. Maybe these two are peas, because I don't think the cucumbers have started yet. And they look very similar to the ones next to them. And then our beets with the nice red stems are growing. See, the stems are red. The stem is the part that it's growing up. The stem is like the tree trunk, the trunk of the tree. And then the leaves on the tree. And you see these tomatoes are putting out new branches. So we're doing very, very good. And we're going to do something a little different today. I want to give these tomato plants a little spritz of water, like it rained. So they could think it rained and they get some water on them. We don't have to do that with the ones in the greenhouse, because the greenhouse, when I put the cover back on, it's going to get more water to form on it. And the water drips down and it wets them like rain. But you see all on the plants, all the water droplets, because I sprayed them. Okay, so next time we will maybe start putting these seeds, these seedlings, into their own little containers so they can grow big and strong. I may put them in these egg cartons. You see, I got all these egg cartons, and I can take them apart and we can put one plant in each part of the egg carton. So we'll have a whole bunch of bok choy, baby bok choy. All right, until next time, see you later. Bye.